Okay, welcome to another episode of Football Forecast with Fred Football's special spring look-ahead edition to the 2026-27 season for Atlanta Falcons. And now I'm based in Chicago, so I'm going to give you my Chicago perspective based on what I've seen from Atlanta last year, what I see coming up this year, and what I've seen in my own market of Chicago and why I think Atlanta is on pace. They're not going to go undefeated this year, but they might come pretty close, and a lot of people aren't seeing why they could go undefeated this year. Now let's talk about Tua Tagovailoa. That's the biggest pickup of the offseason. So this is a very smart move because Michael Penix Jr. being the starter, being left-handed, they don't have to switch their offense now. They can sort of keep the offensive scheme if an injury occurs. Now, what I was predicting last year is that they were going to pick up Dillon Gabriel. Now, instead of Trevor Siemian, which is their third pickup at quarterback, I probably would have seen what I could have done to get Dillon Gabriel. That way you have three choices. If one of them doesn't work out, you have all left-handed quarterbacks. Yes, it would be sort of a funny story to have three potential starting left-handed quarterbacks, but hey, this is the Atlanta Falcons. What other team could possibly do this? Now, Atlanta also got Ian Cunningham, which was from Chicago, whereas I'm based up. Now, he is really known for scouting on the new at the college level and on the pro level. So you're going to have probably a better front office than you had last year. Raheem Morris is gone. Terry Fontenot's gone. You have better coaches, better quarterbacks. You have a better offensive scheme. And you've also got your great defensive players that you drafted last year. Now, believe it or not, since 2020, 2019, no team has really drafted better in the first round than Atlanta. A lot of their key first-round draft picks, believe it or not, are still on the team. Kyle Pitts, Michael Penix Jr. You have a bunch of players that have stuck with the team. The only person that really left of consequence was Drew Dalman, and he ended up retiring after a great year in Chicago. So Atlanta seems to have sort of dodged a bad case scenario. If they had re-signed Drew Dalman, they'd be looking for a new center. They're not in that position. So really, it's very optimistic if you're Atlanta. Yeah, Michael Penix Jr. had a down year. He got injured. But that's also why they got a great restart. Now look what Chicago did. They got rid of their coach 2 years ago with Matt Eberflus. They had a great bounce-back season with Ben Johnson. The same thing's going to happen with Atlanta this year. You know, you wouldn't have Kevin Stefanski if you didn't have that terrible year last year. So I really think if you're an Atlanta sports fan, an Atlanta football fan, a Falcons fan, this is going to be a huge season because Tua Tagovailoa's got something to prove, and he is a top-tier quarterback still.